Okay, this may be the craziest lighting setup I've ever done. Instead of using a traditional professional photographic studio light setup, I'm going to be using a presentation projector as my main light source. Yep, no flashes, no softboxes, just a projector. And I have no idea how this is going to turn out. So the idea is actually pretty simple. Instead of traditional lighting, we are going to be using a projector instead to see if it can create moody or artistic lighting all by itself. But I did find that there are some challenges that I'm going to have to work through. Challenge number 1, brightness. Now this one is actually pretty simple. This one I didn't even have to switch the thing on to know that. We all know that light is the forever enemy of photography. We are always struggling to have enough light. So when it comes to projectors, their lumens tend to be very, very low in value. So that means they're very, very dim. Not dim as in stupid, just not very bright. But that doesn't mean we can't work around it. My projector actually has enough lumens to do this photo shoot properly, and you can always combat it with ISO and, well, can't really combat it with shutter speed, and I'll explain to you why in a moment. But yeah, you don't always want to up your ISO too much, and then you end up sitting with, well, how can I say, a very noisy image. Challenge number 2. Remember I said about the shutter speed? We are talking about refresh rate and flickering. So, interestingly enough, I have experienced flickering before, but not in this way, not the same way the projector has shown it to me. But the first time I experienced flickering was shooting with non-professional lighting, like bulbs that I buy at, just a general store, or, even LED strips that aren't made for photography or videography. You see that refresh rate in the background the whole time. Now, very similar, the projector does that, but in a different way. It doesn't refresh with brightness. It was refreshing with color. So I found for this photo shoot, the best shutter speed was 1/100th of a second. If I went slightly above it, immediately I would see some issues with color refresh rate. And then challenge number 3, light spread. Now I wouldn't really say this was a challenge, but I know a lot of people on YouTube talk often about soft light, cinematic light and all these lighting things. This is a style more reminiscent of on-camera flash when you're actually looking at it. It's very directly facing you, and it's very contrasty. So that is definitely a style, and you will see that often in fashion. But if you're not familiar with it or you don't particularly like it, this might be a little bit more difficult for you and not as enjoyable. But like I said, I don't think it's a challenge. I just think it's a kind of a design feature, if you can call it that. Let's get started. All right, final thoughts of the photo shoot. It is awesome. Will I do it again? Hells yeah. Will I recommend it to anybody? Yes. Will I do this for all my shoots? Will I use the projector as my main light source from here on out? Probably not. It is got more to do with the limitations of the refresh rate, meaning I can't particularly get like very fast action shots. So that's a bit of a bummer. Maybe I need to do some more research out there, maybe find a different projector that's more aimed at photography, but then I'm also imagining it's going to be incredibly expensive. So a few hurdles, but all in all, so much fun. It doesn't replace your main studio lights that you buy, professionally from places like B&H or your local photographic store. It's just a fun thing to do, and it's awesome to experiment with things that aren't really designed to be used for photographic purposes. Because often I find, obviously you're going to get a good shot if you buy something that is properly designed for what you're about to do. And this is really cool, being able to challenge yourself creatively. So highly recommend it, but be aware that there are some challenges. Don't buy this and think this is going to be a part of your permanent kit. But that is it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. If you are going to think about trying this, leave a comment down below. And if you have tried it, leave a comment down below. If any crazy other ideas, leave a comment down below. And that was 3. I'm not going to say that anymore. But that is it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see some more content like this, because this will let me know that you like it. So yeah, if you can do that, that'd be great. But that is it for today, guys. Hope you guys have a great one. Peace.